Hey there, welcome to Pop Culture Cupid.
I'm Alison, love coach, here to help you single people find your way back to love.
And I'm Michal, I'm a single life coach. I help singles embrace themselves and their singleness, as well as develop a healthy self-relationship.
In this podcast, we will look at how pop culture impacts romance, dating, and your love life.
And each week we'll shoot another arrow through another pop culture delusion.
I thought we weren't going to do the whole cheesy thing.
And then burst into smithereens.
Oh my god, dude, that's so cringe!
Sorry, it's in the intro now.
If you make it through the chaos and you enjoy what you hear, please leave a comment, like, subscribe, and go to all the social media.
At Pop Culture Cupid on TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube. Enjoy!
Hello!
Yay! Oh my god, it only took us 8 minutes this time.
8 minutes, and yeah, exactly 8 minutes. I thought you were going to say that it's 8 past the hour, but it's not. It's 11 past the hour.
No.
We've connected slightly late.
Hey, it's 11:11 by me, so someone's thinking about me.
Yay, angels.
Yeah.
How are you?
I've been a bit under the weather, but
Oh.
I'm in denial, so
Right.
pushing through
The
it.
river in
drinking a lot of
Egypt?
yes. We're we're drinking a lot of ginger shots, a lot of tea, a lot of lozenges, and fun stuff like that. So
Yeah.
but other than that, I can't complain. Well, there's a lot to complain about, but I'm trying not to complain. I don't like complaining. I think complaining is terrible, but yes. Well, how about you?
I'm doing well. I'm on my period, which is never fun.
Oh, same here.
Oh my god, Happy New Year, by the
Fun.
way.
Happy New Year.
Yeah, fun. Oh, that's do you think it's the international connection between us?
Could very well be.
I met JT's family over the holidays
For the first time.
for the first time.
Wow.
So that was, big thing. So yeah, very exciting. Very
Was it like in the
exciting.
movies?
No, not at all.
No.
It depends what movie.
Well, no Mr. Fokker coming to grill you and working for the CIA.
No, not that. But his brother is very nice, and so his brother and his brother's wife, they are very, very nice, very welcoming. But the mother is something else.
Well,
and I
mothers
had
of
been
sons they
warned.
usually are.
Yeah, I had been warned. So anyway, but yeah, have you met your boyfriend's family?
I have, and they're incredible. And family to me is very important.
Yeah.
So both, first of all, that he gets along with my family, and second of all, to have someone with a family that I can get along with too. I just like that. Like family is more important. Like my friends are also very important to me, but my family is more important. I just love the feeling of family.
Yeah.
And so, but yeah, so we met. I can't remember when we first met, but it was like we hit it off straight away. Like both him with my family and me with his family. So that was really nice.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Good. Yeah, we are. I'm also very family. He's not so much, which creates an interesting dynamic. In which he doesn't really understand why Christmas was a big deal and just all these things.
Yeah.
But because he's not a dickhead, he's very open to spending time with my family, but he kind of goes to see his family as an obligation because weird relationship with his mother is very chaotic. Let's say chaotic. You are not dating your partner's family. You are dating your family. And wait, what? That's not what I want to say. You are not dating your partner's family. You are dating your partner, and you need to adapt to the way he functions.
Wait, can you say that again? My brain didn't comprehend that very well. I'm a bit slow today.
you hear about these things. How could I date someone whose mother is so blah blah blah, whose family is so blah blah blah?
Yeah.
And JT's mother, she's a piece of work. And so what I'm
And
saying is, pardon?
I was going to say, and hopefully she doesn't listen to the podcast.
And hopefully she doesn't listen to the podcast. I don't think she ever would though. And she would have logged off when we started talking about period. She would have logged off anyway, so it's fine.
Yes. Anyway, you were
Anyway,
saying.
so I'm dating JT. I'm not dating JT's family.
Yeah.
And just because family is a big deal to me does not mean it needs to be a big deal to him and his family. I need to adapt to how his family functions, and he needs to adapt to how my family functions to a degree.
Yeah.
It's just we spend, 95 to 99% of our time without each other's families. So we're not gonna, mess everything up because of that 1 to 5% of the time,
Yeah, that's true. I mean, here's the th like I think it's a bit different here, but living in Israel, I sometimes forget how like people in other countries also live further away from their families and also have different dynamics with their
Yeah.
families. So sometimes it's harder for me to comprehend the idea of not being close to your family. But yeah, when you're dating someone and I mean, it would annoy me a bit if I couldn't get along with someone from their family, but if I like the person and they're good to me and I'm good for them and we fit well, then you get over it. And
Exactly.
you know, with time she can soften, she can warm up, she can get used to it. And
Yeah.
you don't break. Uh, there's another saying in Hebrew, like to break the package. I think that's how you said. Anyway, you don't blow it all up just because of one person in the family, no matter who that person is, especially if there's other
Exactly.
people in the family who do like you and who are supportive
Exactly.
and are being welcoming. So yeah.
Exactly. I talked about this friend a while back, who's had an argument with her boyfriend over around Christmas and things like that. His family is extremely chaotic, the whole family. And she was telling me, I don't know what to do about this family situation. And I said, how often do you see the family? And she said, once a year. And I was like, I mean, you can't deal with chaos once a year for love for this guy. If you're at a point where you can't deal with chaos once a year, then you need to reevaluate your relationship.
Yeah. I remember the saying, it's to take apart the package. Not that it
Yeah.
matters. But yeah, you have to really weigh
Pros and cons.
yeah. So when you put it with once a year in comparison to the rest of the year, then that's fine. It's so strange to me though, to just the concept of seeing your family only once a year.
Yeah,
Like
exactly.
I see my family every single week. No more than that.
Yeah,
But yeah.
yeah, I would say that I'm close to my family, like on the French average standard. I'm close to my family, but I see them once a month. So yeah, it definitely is probably cultural. I don't. I mean, I think I guess it depends on the size of the country and everything. But my parents live an hour and a half drive away. His parents live a 4 hour drive away. My grandparents live like 3 hours from where I am, um, just over 4 hours from where my parents are. Yeah, I don't know. I guess it is cultural.
Yeah. I mean, we're very family oriented over here. So it's like a very big deal, like to have family and like we have like, the Shabbat meals. So it's like all inclusive, like included and
Mm.
ingrained into our religion, basically. So but it's okay. We love it.
We love it.
Like, yeah. I mean, I think it also, well, it's also dependent on the family because, and we're digressing a bit here, but my like my brothers-in-law always laugh at my sisters and I that we're good friends, even though we're sisters, but we're like each other's, social circle.
Yeah.
So it's not like, it's like not very common to be as close, but it's common to have like close family relations, if I made any sense over there. I don't know.
Yeah, it did make sense. And I see what you mean about closeness with family, because my brothers, I consider them to be friends before brothers,
Yeah.
in the sense that, yes, they're my brothers and, blood and everything, but I choose, like, if they weren't my brothers, I would still choose to have them in my life. That type of thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, I completely get it. I mean, and yeah, I'm just thinking about all these times where we just put each other first. I don't know. I think I definitely see both of them as my friends. I think the youngest one sees me as just this big sister. Um, just because I think of the age gap, we're 7 years apart.
Yeah.
I think that's just, the age gap. But yeah, there is something to family and just not really thinking about it. But I do think, yes, it's something that you cultivate. It's something that you have to nurture and keep alive. Like, you shouldn't just take it for granted.
Oh, for sure. For sure. I think my sisters and I, the current relationship that we had wasn't always so good. Like it started, I think in the past few years, we just got closer and we just started hanging out more, and it just become, part of our social life. And well, my sisters also live in the same village. So they
Right.
like live literally 10 meters from each other. So they see each other all the time. And so it's just part of, we work on it. And it wasn't always like that. And some people prioritize hanging out with friends and some people prioritize hanging out with family. And I think there's also this kind of view of family relations where we sort of make a separation in our minds that family members can't be friends, which is strange to me because they're the easiest people friend, but to each their own.
Yeah. I mean, what type of age gap do you have with your sisters?
Well, my younger sister's only a year and a half younger than me.
Right.
And my older sister is 3.5 years older than me. And then we have an older brother who's, oh, sorry?
And they have 5 years between them. And then you have a brother?
Yeah, and then we have a brother who's older than us, he's about 7 years older than me. And so, but he has autism, so we're not, so it's a bit more complicated, the whole dynamics there. And when my parents divorced, he moved in with my father. So we didn't really grow up together as much. But yeah.
And is it important for you for your sisters to get along with your partner?
Oh, very much so. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, my brothers-in-law are like brothers to me, and it's part of the family, and I love getting along with them. And it was important for me and for my family to have someone that, that's also part of the family dynamics. And he fit in like a glove. It was incredible. I